Here at the 8th Gambling Regulators Africa Forum in Sun City Casinos, South Africa, the list of challenges to effective regulation are long, and this has slowed legislation to a snail's pace. But member states are enthusiastic about the opportunities provided by advancements such as e-gaming. Here in South Africa, the future of the market will be shaped by a long-awaited report from the Gambling Review Commission. We spoke to the National Gambling Board and the head of the country's Casino Association about what impact this might have.
Of the Northwest Province.
Let me say Africa was a wonderful, I think, place for many gaming operators to operate from the continent without the necessary regulatory framework, which means it was easy to enter, and often it was the relationships with either government officials or whoever's the leadership that gave them permission to do it, and then there was no regulation, no framework, no auditing. We had a Gaming Review Commission that was in 2010 in South Africa. That commission submitted their report to our minister. The minister has been Minister of Trade and Industry, has been very clear that that report will shape the way he will roll out the rest of the gambling sector.
I have not yet seen the final report. That is still the subject of some discussion, I understand, between the national regulator and the provincial regulators. But from what I've seen in the draft report of the Commission, if it remains the same, I mean, I think it's quite positive as far as the casino industry is concerned, and deals with a lot of issues which we've had some concerns with, and has in fact, I think, taken account of a number of the issues we have expressed concerns about. Well, I think this thing to be said about e-gaming is something that's there. It's not going to go away. I think if you prohibit it, it will be a disaster. I think it shouldn't be seen entirely as a threat, because land-based operations will also have the possibility of acquiring e-gambling licenses. So that could actually, in a very restrictive market or restricted market, assist them in broadening their own product offering, which could be a good thing.
Because we need foreign direct investment. We need people that share the vision of how that will fit our development agenda in terms of infrastructure development, job opportunities, skills base that will grow, and in doing so they contribute to the continent, but they will benefit out of it. I think it must be a partnership that says all parties will benefit out of it. We must acknowledge there's many countries who are not part of GRAF, who clearly has not bought into the vision of GRAF, and who obviously we can assist, and we do that, but it means that there's still a lot of free for all, and still many operators who are not necessarily have the integrity.
We need the mutual assistance agreement which the law enforcement officer signed, because it's no good for me to have an operator in another jurisdiction where I don't have legal mutual assistance. If I find him wrong in my jurisdiction, I don't have the powers to prosecute him. He is not licensed by me, he's just operating in my jurisdiction.
I don't think it'll be enough just to address it in South Africa. I think the integrity of any jurisdiction is dictated by its adherence, well, A, by the kind of legislation which it has in respect of gambling, and the regulations and the rules and everything that goes with that. And if there's no legislation in place, and if there are no rules and regulations in place, then I think it would be very difficult for any international operator of note to invest in a country like that.